Hey, welcome to We Didn't Say That.
Thanks for coming back to another episode, guys.
It's me and Caleb. We are gonna talk. We're gonna start off today. We're
What's
gonna
up?
talk
Oh,
about
we got a new
something.
mic.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we're back. It wasn't too bad last episode. I don't know what Caleb was worried about. It sounded pretty good. I'm
it
not
was
gonna lie.
fine. It was fine.
But we're gonna start off with some information I just learned.
What's up?
So, Caleb's girlfriend used to be in a religion where
Yeah.
they went door to door.
Basically a religious cult. It's
They went door to door.
Jehovah Witness-ism.
Okay, I didn't want to be the one to say it, but
Oh, it's fine.
it's better coming from you. I feel like for the
Yeah, it's
public.
fine.
But they go to door
You
to
gotta
door.
hold the mic.
They go
dude.
door to door, and the more hours you spend going door to door, you get, I guess, experience points so that you get leveled up to like a new level in the church. But I asked
Like a
because I
video
was
game.
raised Catholic, and I was like, so getting up into church, does it make you get into heaven better? And she said, no, and she looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, well, you go around being the most hated person
Literally
in the world
the most annoying
for
person.
multiple hours, just getting shit on by people. Like people answer their door thinking like it's a loved one or a friend.
Right.
And it's people saying, have you heard about Jehovah? But
And people are naturally like, no, who the fuck is that? Because it's a very small religion.
but anyway, so that's the thing that happens. And they don't even get into heaven better. So they go
I
around
know, it's
and
pointless.
do this for more time, and they don't even get into heaven better.
No, they don't. There's no like positive part of this.
It blew my mind.
The only reason why they do it is because they genuinely want more people to be Jehovah's
No,
Witnesses.
I understand the
Yeah.
premise for a growing religion to do that,
Yeah, I mean,
but it's just I feel like they could have picnics or something where they give a shit ton of free food and invite people, or they could hold drug meetings and be like, "Oh, you guys should hear about Jehovah," and they make a 12-step program instead of going door to door.
that wouldn't be bad.
I feel like that's a more reasonable approach for public and people being like, "Oh, they're just really good people. They're not terrorizing my Sunday morning.
They don't bother me like every other fucking day, knocking on my door. Yeah,
My
dude.
dogs won't shut
They're
the
also
fuck up."
they're also not the only people to do it. Like there's like it's
Oh,
not
I know.
not
There's multiple religions.
yeah, there's like Catholic people,
Catholics don't do that.
Protestants. I don't even know what it
Chill
really
on
means.
Catholics. Catholics have always had the numbers, and they won't lose the numbers for a while, especially with the influx of Hispanic Americans.
It was interesting to watch the collapse of the Catholic Church.
There's not been a collapse, baby. We're still here.
Dude, back in like
We've been
Roman
hated on.
times,
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
were
but
literally like the government. Like everything
dude,
went through the
I
church.
think,
Now you guys just
dude,
have the smallest no, listen, you
Caleb,
guys just have the smallest country in the world where you
Caleb,
hide a bunch of fake
Caleb, buddy.
info and fuck little kids. What?
Fuck you for the little kids part. We're the most wealthy organization in the world.
I know it's kind of crazy to
So,
think about.
motherfucker, and we have these. This is a crazy thing about my religion.
Oh, how much money?
We
How
have
much
this
Catholic money do
crazy-
you
shut
have?
Up, shut up, shut up. They don't give it back out. It's not socialism at all.
No, they hoard that shit.
Not they're like Smog from The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I love the church. Sorry, Jesus.
You're such a guilty Catholic.
Dude,
It's
it's
so funny.
immediate.
I
It's
know.
immediate.
It's so funny that you feel so guilty that you have to literally put your hands together and go, "Sorry, Jesus."
I don't know.
And he's like supposed to be like, "It's cool, Michael. Don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
know, dude.
I like
Usually
the
I
podcast.
do it in my head, but I like the podcast.
I like
Jesus
the podcast.
would like this podcast.
I think he'd be into it. Yeah, I think
Because
so.
all the people we hate, Jesus hates. Know that.
Are there some people in the world that Jesus actually is
Well,
not?
no, but
Dude, no,
there's
he's
pedophiles and shit. And Jesus is probably like, you're icky, but I kind of have to still love you.
well, the
'cause I said I
argument people
did."
make is that like God made those people that way. I'm not
I
excusing their
I don't
behavior,
know. I'm not
but
a theologist, so I'm not going to try and argue that
right.
because
Yeah, I
I'll
don't know
say
shit
something and
about
people will
being
be like,
Catholic or Christian, to be
people will be
honest.
like, look at this idiot. What's he talking about? He's not a real Catholic, and I don't want to get Catholic shamed because that's just annoying as hell.
Yeah.
And especially when it's by the people who don't even go to church every week.
And they'll play on your guilt.
Yeah. No, they'll
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, what the hell are you talking about? Are you a stupid idiot? In the catechism, this is it." And you're like, All right, if you're gonna call me an idiot, you can just say something worse.
Yeah,
Like, are
dude,
you a
sorry I didn't
fucking
read the same
R-word?
fucking, like, 2,000-year-old
Yeah.
book. Get
Are
fucked,
you a
dude.
Woody? No,
Yeah.
it's not even a 2,000-year-old book that we're talking about. So I've
What,
read
the
the Bible.
Bible?
It's the Catechism. It's a whole separate guideline of Catholic shit.
Wait, hold on, what?
I don't know, dude. My
Well, no, no.
mom's told me about it, and I refuse to. I refuse.
So, wait, so the
Fuck, they're gonna hate
Catechism
me.
is its own, like, separate book
It's for like the super Catholics.
that teach Catholics how to be super Catholic?
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
and you get
really?
into heaven better.
Do you really?
I think so.
Damn, so that's
Because
like an express pass.
no, it's not like an express pass. It's like you get like the secret rule book if you read it.
How to be an extra goody
Yeah, how
boy.
to be an extra goody boy.
Damn, okay. Well,
Yeah.
shit, maybe we should crack into that.
Dude, we could do a whole like live stream on TikTok where we read it
Oh my
and
god.
then we say how our podcast defies what we just said, and it would make me cry by the end.
We should start our own church, our own virtual church online, and have people attend and have them like donate every week. And since we'd be a church, we don't have to pay taxes on that, so we just get to keep that and
Yeah.
reinvest it in our
Yeah,
own
because
ventures,
we're
dude.
gonna make money so quickly because you guys are gonna start telling your friends and family about
Yeah,
us.
you guys are gonna start sharing this goddamn thing.
You
Okay,
can tell your coworker.
just share it anonymously. Just send it to random numbers. Just text, put
Tell
in
the
like
guy who tried to cop a feel on the subway.
yeah, punch in 10 random digits into your fucking phone, text a random fucking number, send them the link to the podcast.
Do that 32
Please.
times a day.
Every day. Actually, no, do it multiple times a day. Sit down,
Actually,
send it to 32 numbers.
if one
do
of
that
you-
4 times a day.
If one of you could buy, I don't know, 10,000 iPhones, connect to Wi-Fi, and subscribe to our podcast,
It's the least you guys could
it's-
do.
I'm kidding. That's cheating.
You know what? You brought up TikTok and it reminded me.
What?
I don't know why, but the algorithm on the fucking on the We Didn't Say That TikTok started giving me. Have you seen Indian food games?
Yes,
Dude, what the fuck is going on? What the
so fucked up.
dude? What?
It's the worst thing you can imagine.
Yeah,
But these people are starving, and they have to do these little like charade games to get
dude, and they're like poor villagers. Like they roll up to these games in like the dirtiest clothes you've ever seen, and they're like throwing like a basketball into a basket that's rotating or something.
Yeah,
if
and
they
like a
make it,
handle like way in front of
Yeah.
the basket.
and if they make it, they get like a kilo of rice.
But if they miss it, they get like I don't know.
They
what
get
is
like
it?
a half a bag of
rice
sun
cakes?
chips.
Yeah, it's like
no, it's
something
nothing,
terrible.
dude. And for some
The
reason,
worst. No, let me tell you about the worst one
Yeah.
I've seen.
lay it on me.
All right, it was a row of kids, and you know, like you remember the bottle flip?
Yeah.
So it was
Oh
the
my
bottle
God.
flip, and it had like the roll of food. And if you got the bottle flip, you started eating immediately. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
the first time
those
he
are
got
the
it-
worst
the
ones.
first time we got it, I was like, "What the fuck? Why is he scarfing it down like that?
Yeah.
If you win, you get to keep it." What if the next kid got it the first time and he took over? And I was like, "Holy fucking shit!"
Dude, and the kid is just like ripping chunks of like whatever the fuck
Yeah,
they were
as
eating and
fast
just like
as he
shoving
can.
it in his mouth. Like not even really. Those are
it's-
crazy.
It's brutal.
That's
Those ones you feel bad about.
so bad. You feel
But-
so
But
guilty.
some of them are fucking funny.
Oh, some of like the ones where they're playing with like adults.
Yeah, the adult ones are funny.
Dude, I saw one where
Some of the Indian adults they
were
get rid of their mustache.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible. The Indian facial hair, it needs to go. But dude, no, I was watching one. They were playing like dizzy basketball. They would spin these people in these chairs for like who God knows how long, and then they gave them a basketball. And if you made it, you could get like oil, rice, flour, dude. And then they had a fourth one called powder. I don't know what the fuck powder was. Wanted someone to get it so bad because I was like, what the fuck is powder? But no one made it in dizzy basketball.
It's probably Diwali powder. I don't know. Diwali's that's the one where they like sprinkle powder on each other, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you think the powder's cocaine?
Oh, it's just dried paint.
No, not. I mean the reward in the Hunger Games. That's what they call it. I'm not calling it that. That's what the account refers to the games.
As what? Hunger
The
Games?
Hunger Games,
Dude, yeah, I know.
It's fucked, but
So
it is some of the best entertainment you'll ever see. And don't think like, oh, we're pieces of shit. No, it gets hundreds of thousands of likes, you motherfucker. one of you at least one of you likes that fucking
Somebody's listening to
yeah.
this. You know exactly what we're talking about, and it's fucked up. Yeah, I saw
But
one
it's
account,
funny.
the one that we follow. If you guys see our TikTok that we're following, that's because it's so fucking crazy to me. It's
We
fascinating.
also
It's
follow
so
Carl
dystopian.
Binkleton because he is
You know what
just
I've
he's
realized?
a legend. I love him.
Okay, listen. Do you know what I've realized when I've been watching those
What?
Indian TikTok videos are? Dude, life in India and a lot of places in India is worse than being in prison in the United States.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Dude,
because a
yeah.
lot of places in the United States are worse than being in prison if you think about it. To be homeless, because
Oh,
like
in
you
the
don't
United
get
States?
food. You don't get food in prison. You get food 3 times a day.
Dude,
Yeah,
I was just
you're more
watching
likely to get raped.
I was watching all of these villagers walk the like, dude, not a single this is where they play these games, nobody owns shoes. That's how fucking,
Oh,
like,
I've never looked at their
destitute.
feet. I'm not a pervert.
I'm not a pervert, but I'm just saying, like, after I was watching for, like, 45 minutes, and that's just something you notice where it's like, "Holy shit,
You
nobody."
watched it 45 minutes straight.
Yeah, like, the other day. I was like, "This is fucking crazy. Nobody owns
It's
shoes."
crazy. It's I don't know. There's something
And
about it.
everyone looks so depressed when they win their gift. They're like, it's like a
I
custom, like hold it up and be like,
let's
look
be
what I
honest.
won. I'm proud of this.
Let's
No
be
one fucking
honest.
does
I
it.
think it's something about being white. I think just white people are just drawn to that type of game to watch other people
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
participate for food because it's like, oh, we watch these people get paid millions of dollars. Like, oh, that's so boring.
It
But when you see people compete for a necessary prize, or it's more like, oh, they don't get to eat for the next 3 weeks if they
I
don't
know.
win
Well,
this.
when they
It's
win,
like, holy fucking shit, I'm locked in.
when I'm watching, dude, and they make it, I get so
Yeah,
excited.
I
And
do
when they
too.
miss, dude,
It's like you fall. It's
I
like a
feel
roller
it. Yeah,
coaster
I
of
feel it
emotion.
in my heart. I'm like, oh god damn, you were so close to getting that fucking flower.
And you laugh not when they fail because they usually get a second chance. You can only laugh on the first chance. The second chance, you're like, fuck. If you laugh on the second chance, you're a prick.
Yeah, dude, you're
You're a
a real
piece of
piece of shit if
shit.
you laugh at the ones who don't get anything, they
Like
walk
anything.
away.
They walk away with like, I don't know, what is it like?
Like a
Like
99-cent bag of
breadsticks.
Cheez-Its.
It's
It's
something no, it's
fucking
not that
nothing.
small, but
It really is.
yeah, for 14 members of the family, it's
Dude, when people win the blocks of noodles, I'm like, fuck, make it rain with noodles tonight. Because those blocks are like the size of
yeah.
an Xbox. They're huge. They're like the biggest
I
bags
can't
of ramen I've
imagine
ever
eating
seen.
bland ramen
I'm
noodles.
sure there's like 12 packs of noodles in there, but I'm just saying, like,
No,
the
dude.
noodles they
No
give them, dude, is
flavoring,
huge.
no MSG.
There has to be flavor packets in there,
You
dude.
think so?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I also don't think spices are hard to come by in
Oh yeah, I
India.
forgot.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
They
I was just thinking like
never mind.
at least in prison in the States, they'll give you shoes and they'll feed you. Like these people don't even have that.
Yeah, but if a bigger prisoner likes your shoes, he's not only going to take the shoes, he's going to beat the fuck out of you and possibly rupture your anus. If you really think about it, unless you're a big guy, prison in the United States might be worse than the Hunger Games.
I mean, yeah, and some dude, no, dude,
Especially if you're a
listen.
pedophile. If you're a pedophile,
Oh,
I'm
well,
glad
lives,
what happens to you
yeah,
in
you
prison.
deserve everything that happens to you. Every bad thing that happens to you in this lifetime, you 1,000% deserve.
I hope Jared Fogel's life has been fucking hell.
It probably has been. Well, he's in like protective custody.
Yeah, what a fucking prick. Why do we do that for these people?
They all get well because we can't send them to jail
Why?
knowing that they're going to get brutally beaten by people
Why
and
not?
killed. I don't know. I think that's the cool thing. But you know who doesn't get protective custody? People who like murder women and children. They just go to Gen Pop because there's no protective, and they
Yeah.
get their lives are hell.
You
If
know
you
who
kill a
else doesn't
woman
get
or a
protective
child,
custody?
who rapists?
The psychopaths that kill everyone. Like,
Dude,
if
no,
you
they
hear about
release
that,
them into Gen Pop to thin the herd.
yeah, I know that's fucking crazy. Did you hear about that story? I don't know, 5 years ago, where the guy got put into the cell with someone else, and he ate him.
What?
Dude, it happened in like New Mexico. It was like this crazy guy, like this Los Muertos guy from Mexico,
Right?
in
Sure.
like a
Sure.
United States prison. I think he killed
Naturally.
someone to. I think he killed someone to get in, and he was part of like a
Sick.
cannibal cult like thing. And he got put. I think he murdered the new roommate or his
Nice.
first roommate,
Okay.
and that he didn't do anything crazy.
Didn't eat him?
He didn't do anything crazy the first time, I don't think,
Okay.
or he didn't even get to do anything crazy. But then he moved in. They moved him after like a few months of solitary confinement, of course, because he just did something a little crazy.
Sure. In
This
jail?
crazy, yeah, in jail. In jail, of course. They moved him to a cell with another inmate. And the first night, this man had managed to murder his new cellmate, eat most of his body, and I believe he made his ears into a necklace.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, dude. So that not only means that that can happen to you in fucking prison, but also the guards are not there to protect you
Oh no,
at
dude.
all.
During COVID, it was like that. The guards just
Yeah.
fucking fucked off, and prisoners were like, we're not being fed. There's no one in here to check in on us. We're stuck in our cells. Like,
Well,
even
if
COVID.
one of them got COVID, the entire prison was going to get
Oh,
COVID.
yeah.
So it would have been bad if one of them got COVID.
Well, dude, no, they all got COVID.
Yeah, I know. It was
Every
bad.
single prisoner in the
wasn't
United
good.
probably around the world got COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all like sick and dying,
I
dude.
understood why we started letting go of the minor drug offenses. Like,
People,
first of all, who cares? It's a minor drug offense.
dude, just
But the government was also
decriminalize
like,
that
yeah,
shit.
go.
Yeah,
Don't
get out of here.
don't
die in here.
decriminalize. Please don't decriminalize fentanyl.
No, that
I
shit
know
needs
they're
to be
thinking
criminalized.
about it.
Well, dude, it's straight up. We're just being poisoned by the Chinese. They're getting revenge for opium dens and shit, which I agree was wrong in the first place. But we needed to get the railroads built. That's just a fact. We needed that. How are we supposed to be the number one fucking superpower in the world with no fucking railroads? Someone had to build them. Someone had to build them. There's a lot of Chinese people. Fuck it.
We
Send
don't
some
know
over
your
on a boat.
names, but whenever we're on trains, we have a moment of silence for you.
Yeah.
In the United States,
Sure.
I don't know if you know
I've
that.
never been on a train
I don't
like
know
that.
if you know that for our foreign listeners. At the beginning of every train ride, we hold a moment of silence for the Chinese who
No,
died
dude,
making the railroad.
No Chinese people can listen to this podcast.
Well, yeah, but the American ones can.
I
If one of the lucky ones who got away.
sure, American. Oh, dude, I forgot.
Those
There's
exist,
a
dude.
bunch of Chinese people that live here that can totally listen to this.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Well, Chinese mainlanders, whatever.
Well, Caleb loves you guys.
Yeah, I'm Asian. We're all in this together, guys.
I've been in public with Caleb. I see you guys give each other the nod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We accidentally. Sometimes people think I'm Mexican, so they ignore me. I'm like, no, guys, look.
I'm Mexican. Then he just starts talking about kimchi. It's wild. I've seen that.
I just scream, "Hey, kimchi!
Kimchi.
I love him."
So
they know exactly what I'm
imagine
talking
being
about.
a blind Korean man at Kroger or some shit, and you're walking, and Caleb, you don't know he's there at all because you're blind, and Caleb,
I keep trying to give him the
Caleb
look, like,
nods
hey,
at
man,
you
hey,
like,
man.
come on, acknowledge me,
Like
acknowledge me.
15 times.
And then you just keep walking, completely blowing Caleb off. And then out of nowhere, you just hear someone start yelling, "Kimchi, kimchi,
kimchi! Notice
that would be the worst experience of your life because you don't even really know what you look like.
you'd think you'd be hate crimed.
You think that would be kind of a hate crime for you personally.
Be like, I'm also Korean, and the white cop on the scene would be like, doesn't matter, dude.
Dude, that was fucked
My day,
up. What you
I haven't
just
done
did.
anything. Yeah, we're taking you in.
I've had a thought about the police.
We're separating you and kimchi at least.
I've had a thought about the police.
What's up?
On my many hours of driving this past 24 hours, my thought was, if I get pulled over right now and I would be getting a ticket, since it's only be like 10 miles over the speed limit, like, okay, everyone does it, but you're just being a prick today. If they gave me the choice of having to pay a money fee or getting tased, I would just say, tase me. The original one was getting, like, I don't know, hit by the police, and I was like, they already have a bad image. But tasing, they've been doing that for years, and we're all just like, go crazy.
Yeah, really.
You can tase everyone. And I'm a bigger guy. I take a lot of stimulants because I have ADHD.
Sure, yeah.
And I think I could handle a tasing and go along with my day.
What the fuck does stimulants have to do with electricity?
I feel like,
what the fuck? What's the?
I don't know.
I'm backing you
my
up.
body's just always electrified.
I think you could also handle a taser.
I drink a lot of Monster Energy drink. Just kidding, I don't. I drink Celsius. Celsius is better than Monster. It's better for you. And it tastes a little bit better, and you don't just taste sugar. And if you drink this 0 sugar Monster, you are the most disgusting human being I've ever seen. I've resorted to it.
No, if you drink Monster,
no,
period, you're the most disgusting.
No,
yeah, for sure. Dude,
it's like the really hot goth chicks drink Monster.
Okay, well then they're gonna grow. Well, that's how you know. That's how you separate the wheat from the chaff. Is you watch what energy drink they
Oh.
consume. Yeah, and it's like
So that's how you know when they're maturing is when they switch to Celsius?
no, if
You have to
they
get in on
even
the
touch
sweet
if they
levels?
even touch Monster, dude, it's like affecting their genes or something. They're cursed. You have to find the ones that spend a little bit more money. They spend an extra 25 cents on a
It's
can
not
of
even that much
Celsius.
more.
I
No,
know,
it's like
it's
the same
fucking
price.
I don't understand it. It's fucking crazy to me. But there's a lot of people who are obsessed with Monster, and it's a 1000% demographic.
I'm
If
gonna
you
be
enjoy Monster, you definitely vote Republican. That's a
all right,
fact.
whatever. I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you right now.
What's up?
This, I don't know, 2, 3 days ago. So
Yeah,
I've had bronchitis this past weekend,
sick.
and I called off work for only 1 day because I needed to like money, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
Michael
not
has to
rich from the
ball out.
podcast yet.
Yeah, seriously.
Get on that.
Fucking LaCroix
But
hit us
anyway,
up, please.
and Celsius. Anyway, yeah, so I've been real tired and I have this pack of Celsius from Costco, another company that doesn't really do sponsorships, but I would like one. But
They just
I
slide
got
us some
this
free
big
membership.
ass pack of Costco Celsius,
Fuck you.
and so I've had like 24 of them in my house, and I only drank like two because I didn't need them when I wasn't sick. But one day, like my third day back from work, I drank 7 of them in one day.
Wait, you drank
Dude, it
7
was a
Celsius?
terrible choice.
Why the
I
fuck did
could
you drink
not sleep,
7?
dude.
No shit.
Not 7. You're only supposed to at
2 tops.
yeah, that's what it said on the can. I didn't read that. Make that bigger. I couldn't fucking sleep.
What the
But
fuck?
anyway, I love you, Celsius.
So, okay, let's just say you drank 5, okay?
That's how
That's
many I really drink.
that
I don't know where 7 came from.
that's the amount
'Cause
of
I think I
caffeine
would
you're
die.
allowed to have in 2.5 days. I
Yeah,
know
but I'm not a pussy.
I know, and it's like, well, that's one of the things I don't know why I'm so stringent about,
I don't
like,
have
not
heart
going
disease in my
over
family.
400 milligrams of caffeine. I don't know why I'm so, like
One
it
time,
just says not to,
you
and
wanna hear
for some reason
another
I mean, I've smoked cigarettes, dude, like, it
all
doesn't
right, let me tell you
drinking, like,
another crazy
and I'm
story about
scared of
me.
consuming caffeine. What the fuck is wrong with
Let
me?
me tell you another crazy story about me and caffeine.
What's up?
So, when I lived in New York, what I like to call my crazy period because I
Yeah.
was undiagnosed bipolar. Um,
Just balling out in
yeah,
a
balling out,
supermarket, and
living
where
crazy.
was it, in Rochester?
No, it was I'm not
Buffalo.
gonna say where because it's a small town and people will be able to know me from there.
Niagara Falls.
That's where it was, Niagara Falls. But I worked at this place, and it was literally the only place because it was in the middle of fucking nowhere. Because my dad got like or hired to run their fucking telecommunications program or some shit. So we moved there,
Swag.
and it was in the middle of fucking
Total
nowhere,
swag dad move, dude.
dude. Fuck no, fuck upstate New York. Fuck you guys. Fuck the entire state of New York.
It's basically Canada.
No, it's not. That's not why.
I
It's the
they
fucking
produce a fuck ton of
taxes.
maple. What
I don't give a
taxes?
fuck about
Oh,
maple
New
syrup,
York
dude. New
taxes?
York taxes are the
Mm.
what the fuck? Nowhere else was the Easy Pass necessary besides New York fucking state. The Easy Pass became a convenience for every other fucking state. Because if you didn't have the Easy Pass in New York State, you would have to have, I don't know, $25 on your person to drive 3 miles down the highway. It's fucking insane.
How much is Easy Pass?
I don't know, but it's not how much it costs. It's you pay for it one time, and then it just scans when you're driving through, and then it just takes it from your credit card.
Wait, what? It has
Yeah,
to be less. It has to be less
might be
money.
less, but
That's fucked.
anyway, New York is the reason that happened. But anyway, so during my crazy time, small town, upstate New York, not much to do. I went to like the local place where
Fuck, New
people
York
like
is New
got
York
food and
slipping?
shit. Yeah, New York's not the best, guys. But anyway, I went to this local place where people got food and shit and like coffee and shit. And I drank 11 cups of cold brew. 11, dude. And I thought I had the craziest time of my life.
You're just pushing your limits.
No, dude, this was bad.
Casually
The
poisoning yourself
Celsius
with
one was
caffeine.
fine. Celsius one was fine. I made my parents take me to fucking urgent care because of the
Too
cold
much
brew.
caffeine.
Dude, 11 cups of fucking cold brew. I was fucking wired. First of all, when you first get the rush, that's when it's bliss. You don't need
I'm
to go.
looking up how much
You
caffeine
don't
is in
need to
cold
go
brew.
you don't need to go to urgent care when you first drink the cold brew. No. When the caffeine's in effect, you are a fucking god. Anything is possible when you're bipolar and drink 11 cups of cold brew completely fucking wired out of your mind. You learn that.
Oh, you were
You
like
can do
Kanye.
fucking anything. Yeah,
Okay,
I was like Kanye.
okay. So
Part of it when
how
I
big were the coffees? Because it says
probably
for
like
16 ounces.
no, they weren't 16 ounces. They were probably like 12.
Okay, because there's 200 milligrams of caffeine and 16 ounces of cold brew.
All right, do the math.
Okay, so you drank 11.
Yeah, but
11 times
anyway,
12.
no, that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
132.
Okay, fuck you. I'm not doing the math. But
I'm
anyway,
doing
so
it,
I
dumbass.
I was so wired that I just started driving.
1,600 milligrams of caffeine
I just started driving back to Ohio. I started driving back to Ohio. I got
from New York.
yeah, I got I think 4 hours in before my mom called me and was like, "Michael, where are you?" And then I had to explain to her that I'm on my way to Ohio, and she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Why are you going to
And
Ohio?
then she convinced me to turn around, and no one knew I was going to Ohio. But anyway,
Wait, why? Wait, hold on. Why did you? Let's explore this. Why? So you
I was on
consumed.
1,600 milligrams of caffeine, dude.
So that made you go think I have to be in
Yeah,
Ohio.
I was like, I can
Why?
do some fucked up shit in Ohio right
Oh
now. I
my
don't
god.
live there anymore.
No, what fucked up
I can go
shit were
get
you thinking?
turned up. I can go to my friends are in college now. We can go get fucked up at this party. I will be a problem. I won't tell them I'm going to be a
So you were
problem,
just
but I will
barreling.
ruin their night.
You were barreling down the highway at 600 milligrams of
Sure.
caffeine, just making up shit you're
Higher
gonna
than
do when you get
600.
here. You're like,
Yeah,
let's
it's like
fuck, and we're gonna party. I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
fuck somebody,
party.
dude.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
You were the rocket
We're
man.
gonna try rock drugs. That's how wired I was from this.
You think
Cat
about
being
smoking crack?
bipolar, yeah.
That you were like, if there was some crack here, I would
I would
smoke it
consider
so
it.
hard.
I would consider it. That's the people that crack is so appealing to.
Oh yeah,
Non-medicated bipolar people. I'm bipolar. I'm allowed to fucking say this, guys. I know
yes.
it sounds like I'm hating on you, but
He's
really take your medicine.
predisposed to crack addiction.
Take your medicine, please.
Yeah.
I'm predisposed to crack. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Well, I'm just saying.
But there is something about being undiagnosed on a crazy amount of caffeine, bipolar, where when you get home, you're wired for 10 minutes, and your mom's like, you're talking to your mom, and you sound like you fucking snorted like a line of cocaine for 10 minutes. And you're just out of it high, sounding crazy, like John Mulaney ass high.
Did you tell her that you had 11 cold brews?
No.
Did
Oh,
that
no,
ever
no.
come up?
I think it might have. It might have came up. So I'm at the peak of my manic episode right now. 10 minutes into it, I just crash. I'm in the deepest depression of my life for the next 2 days. It was hell, dude. It was not worth it.
No, of
Drinking
course not.
11 cups of cold brew was not worth it. I made my parents take me to urgent care because I just felt like my body was so electrified and my brain was just like behind. Like everything was behind and it was so bad.
Or your brain was
And
so fast it was in the future.
you know what the fucking urgent care did? Because they
Mm.
only had a nurse practitioner.
They
They prescribed me a fucking antihistamine.
wait, what?
Any real doctor would have given me a benzo.
Yeah, to
This
bring
is
you
when you
down.
need a benzo.
Yeah,
And no, she was like, I can give you an antihistamine. And I was like, it's like fucking Zyrtec?
yeah. What am I having an allergic
What
reaction?
am I, a
No, I
pussy?
poisoned myself. I
No,
need
I am
help.
I am so wired right now, and my body's finally like, you're dying.
Yeah,
I'm not really dying because I'm young. If I was 30, I would have had a heart attack.
yeah. I mean,
I'm
probably.
more likely to have a heart attack, I'm sure, from these 2 experiences I've just mentioned.
Dude, you put your heart up to the fucking. You were flying pretty close.
Dude, Italian, I don't know. It's Italian men. We can handle our substances, not
The
mentally,
stallions.
but our bodies can handle it. We
Yeah,
process
well,
shit better.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, Italians. You
dude.
guys have been
Us and
drinking
steroids,
and fucking.
drinking.
Oh yeah, amphetamines.
I don't know about amphetamines. Olive oil.
I think Europe, all of Europe had an amphetamine
I'm
problem
sure
for a
they
while.
still do because there's nothing else to do in Europe but look at old shit and complain about tourists coming to fund your economy and look at old shit.
Dude, did
Like, what are you complaining about? This is how your government, this is how your country becomes like stays a fucking country.
Yeah.
And you're bitching about us. You should be on your knees worshiping us.
That's what I don't understand about people who are like, American travelers are like the worst. Please stay in America. Don't
Pieces
come
of
here. It's like,
shit.
okay, so you want all of the
you want to be
fucking
in a depression?
you want all of the fucking money from tourism to just dry up, and then your fucking town. What is your town going to be known for?
You
then?
want it?
Fucking fishing for
You want it to
sardines.
be just? You want it to just be the people from countries where they barter for everything? You want your tourism to be completely bartering based now? where it's like, oh, this is a $20 bottle of water. Can you do 35 cents? And so you have to find the way in the middle where, I don't know, I think you'd have to start paying your cashiers 6 figures
Yeah.
to put up with that every day.
Honestly.
So honestly, you guys should be worshiping us. I don't know
Worshipping
why.
us. Oh my god.
Not all the time, just when you see us in public.
I mean, just like 3 or 4
I mean,
times
you
a day,
already do.
just think about it and be like, we're
Wait,
so grateful for
wait,
them.
what am I talking about? They already do worship us because of all the media they consume,
That is true.
all like the fucking movies you watch. Maybe not like your period drama TV shows, and admittedly one of the greatest shows I've ever seen, River Monsters.
Yeah, that's true. Jeremy
And
Wade.
I will say one more.
Is it an American? I think it's an
It's an
American
American
show.
Ram, but it's an English one.
Yeah, they got a Brit to do that.
But he's one of the good ones.
He's there,
And
Steve
then
Irwin.
there are 3 good ones. 3 other good ones that I've really seen, but I'm not going to go into that. Besides Carl Pinkelton. He is such a legend. I love him. That's one of the greatest TV shows I've ever seen.
If you can sign into the
Idiot
TV
abroad.
on it, we'll watch it because I haven't seen any of it.
Okay. We'll watch
There's
it.
one thing that you mentioned though that I want to circle back, and then we'll wrap up the podcast.
Wait. I have we can. All right,
Yeah.
I have a lot of ideas for the next one. So
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, hold on to them. Just listen to those.
get excited.
We were talking about American prisons before. Did you want to know what's actually the scariest fucking place in the
You're gonna
world?
say Brazil.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, because
I'll
that's
have
how
to show you.
prisons should be. I know what Brazilian prisons are. I've watched
No.
the 100 or the 10 days inside thing where he goes to the Brazilian prison. I know it's definitely not as bad as it is.
Not the ones where they're like
There are no guards. It's just like a city of prisoners in there.
Yeah.
And they're not separated by men and women.
No.
So it's completely
just
lawless.
It's straight gang ran. There are fucking people that are walking around in there that have pistols and assault rifles. Getting a machete in prison is not that hard. Like a knife is next to nothing.
Why don't you know how much cheaper it is to run a Brazilian prison than a United States prison?
Dude,
think about it. They're saving so much money on non-prison shit.
Dude, okay, well, if you get time in a Brazilian prison, it's like 95% chance of just a death sentence. You're being sent in there to die. You can spend
I'm not saying it's for like drug shit, but if like if you have sex with an animal or a child, or you rape someone, or you beat someone to death,
sure.
I say we just send you to the Brazilian style prison.
We should have one jail like
pedophile.
that. That's just straight up hell on earth.
Let's just turn a state into that. How about the tiniest state in the United States?
Massachusetts?
No, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island's bigger.
No, it's fucking not.
Oh, I'm thinking of Maine. Maine's deceptively large.
Yeah, Maine's huge.
Yeah. What's smaller, Massachusetts or is Delaware? No,
they're like probably
sizable.
the same size. We're not geologists.
Yeah, who knows?
But anyway, we could just turn that tiny state. We could just put up giant walls, and we can just send,
Yeah,
the criminals.
yeah.
that we
Basically,
don't
create
wanna be
Hamas
around.
in the United States.
That's fucked.
I mean, it's true.
I don't think they'd become organized. If they became organized, we'd probably have to send.
They
someone
for
in to take
sure
him
would,
out.
dude.
Not very quickly. They'd fraction off and they'd start to war with each other. It wouldn't be like quickly.
I'm sure
all
they'd be
unite.
power grabs.
Yeah, there would be power grabs, but it wouldn't be automatically a power grab. And we're not going to give them guns in there. We're obviously going to level every fucking
People
building.
somehow they would get guns in there.
Yeah, but not
1000%.
quickly.
No, but over time, and then
I think if we let the military run our prison, they would not be able to get guns in there very easily. It'd be a lot harder to get guns in.
Oh yeah, if it was like
we'll have the
federal
military
thing,
run Rhode Island.
and just turn it into a prison state.
Yeah, we'll like make a tiny Australia
Yeah,
of rapists, murderers, pedophiles,
it's not a bad idea.
animal abusers. What other people?
Oh
think?
yeah, animal abusers,
Especially.
1000%. Let's send them there. Yeah, 100%.
Elder abusers.
Just the real pieces of shit. Yeah, people who offend the same like kind of people. Oh yeah, send you to Rhode Island, bitch.
Yeah, Rhode Island, bitch. Australia, the United States, and I think we can end the podcast at that.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I agree. Let's turn Rhode Island into a hellscape.
And this has been We Didn't Say That.
Peace out, guys.